Flatliners waiting patiently in the ring as Youth Unleashed talk to the hundreds of fans here in attendance at Jay's place. But there's what's bound to be a great matchup. Good high flyers, these young guys. And that's a style the Flatliners have had some difficulty with in the past.
Well, Matt Burns is a big guy, but he's fooling around with the best of them. He throws a mean moonsault I've seen, and the Flatliners finish, I think they call it the heartbeat. It's that flying DDT, flapjack combo. That's high flying right there. They're big boys who can fly. They're big boys who can beat them down. Not many things scare me. The Flatliners scare me. But what scares me more? The motivated Flatliners, and that's what they are right now, Gordo.
Well, you heard it right there from Rusty Springs, and he says that when the Flatliners are motivated, there's no better team in Ontario, or dare say North America for that matter. And you can see Asylum in there right now, and he's going to match up with Rip Impact. And we'll see just how these two, I wouldn't say that the Flatliners are aerial specialists. I'd say they're power-based grapplers capable of high impact, offensive bursts of speed.
That's what makes them so dangerous. I think they can do anything. Of course, they're known for doing their ground and pound attacks, their high-impact moves, but they're going to come off the top if they think that's what's going to help them win the match.
Yeah, and there's a demonstration of that power right there as Asylum shrugs Impact down on the lockup. Now he's getting into it with some 200-year-old woman in the front row. Always the gentleman is Asylum.
There's someone older than you here, Gordo.
That's right. And here the hundreds of fans in attendance. I barely hear myself think here as Matt Bison plays the role of cheerleader. Something he does very well outside there. And there's a goal behind by Impact. And Asylum slips in, breaks that, reverses it, steps into a side headlock now. And you can see they're not just powerful big guys. They know how to wrestle, these guys. And you're right about that. Well-rounded attack. There's a shrug off to the whip. Shoulder tackle. Rip goes down. Asylum back off the ropes. Oh, Rip trips him up. There's a kick. What's he setting up now? Goes for a side headlock himself.
Well, what Rip Impact's going to want to do here is use his speed, not let him get a hold of him. He's going to want to get him down the mat, not only him with those high-impact moves.
Yeah, so he's making a bit of a mistake, letting Asylum keep his leverage right there, and you can see the stalemate. Oh, face slap by Asylum. Not a very nice guy there. Rip again, another face slap, and Rip returns that one. Oh, blind tag there by Bison. He's up on the ropes. There he is, missile drop kick right to the sternum. Asylum goes down, throws a clothesline, misses, spinning kick, he's down.
Here comes Burns. This Matt Bison's pretty new to me, but he looks pretty good.
Well, he's got a lot of moves there, nice double teamwork. Flying neck breaker there by Impact, and Burns and Asylum roll out of the ring, try to slow the pace down. They know so much of the attack of these high-flying guys is based on timing. If they can control the timing, they can control the match. Wouldn't you say, Dusty Springs?
Dusty Springs. Well, I think that they have a really good opportunity here to beat one of the top teams in the world. If Rip Impact and Matt Bison upset the Flatliners, I believe it will be an upset. We might have a new contenders for the tag team titles.
Well, yeah, it would have to be considered an upset for sure. And right now, the Canadian Golden Boys are indeed the PWA tag team champions. And everybody says it's just it's a crime and it's a conspiracy to keep the Flatliners out of the title picture. They have yet to hold those belts, and perhaps that's why they joined Jesse Jones.
Well, if I remember right, I believe the Flatliners have a victory over the Canadian Golden Boys, so shouldn't they be the champions?
Well, you would think that, folks. You can find all these details out at PureWrestlingCanada.com. Be sure you go there and check it out often for all your insights on upcoming cards and whatnot. And now we see Bison. It's funny that a guy named Bison's the smallest guy in the match, but at any rate, he's in there against big, powerful Matt Burns, and we're going to see what happens here in a test of strength. And I think this is a foregone conclusion myself right here, Russell.
Well, he may be called Bison, but that's because he has the heart of a beast.
Is that right? Okay, well, we'll see. He's going to need it right now in there against Burns. Did you see a kick right to the solar plexus right there? Now, if he had any kind of washboard stomach at all, he wouldn't be suffering that much. And there's Burns. Look at the disdain he shows for his opponent, just turning his back on him, basically saying, you can't hurt me, punk. And I'd pretty much have to agree at this point. Here he goes again, another test of strength. And once more, he's going to fall for it. Look at this. You got nothing to say about that, musty stink. But here we go. There's Burns bending him down. Count him down. He's always trying to bridge back there, sort of. There we see Burns again controlling it. Asylum just checking it out there, making sure everything stays fair. Rip plays cheerleader. There's a kick. Oh, it looked like a blatant poke or something. Climbs the ropes, spins him down. Burn goes over. Here comes that high flying attack. Oh, head scissor takedown. Or a Rana, whatever you want to call it.
I think Matt Burns underestimated this little Bison kid. He's letting him get in some of these trick moves that normally Matt Burns don't fall victim to. Yeah,
and the key word there is letting him. And anyway, here it comes. Impact off the ropes with a double axe to the arm, and now a blatant poke to the face. Oh, it's good stiff punch right there. Picks him up by the taint, body slam.
That's what I call
now. That's right, Impact off. Oh, and what happened right there? He tried to kick Jesse Jones or something, but maybe Jones did indeed trip him, and there's the elbow by Burns, and once again, the Flatliners seize control.
As much as you try to ignore Jesse Jones, whenever he's at ringside, you always know it because he's getting involved in the matches. Get him out of here. I said it before, I'll say it again. Get him out of here.
Well, it's good strategy right there, Russell Stink. And, oh, here's a double suplex. And, oh, you can see Rip there feeling the effects of that. Oh, big forearm drop right across the beak. Referee a little slow there. Sean Cassidy, our referee, he holds the record for most concussions before the age of 17 of anybody in the country, which of course eminently qualifies him to be a referee in pro wrestling these days. Oh, big back elbow to the jaw. Rip Impact's down. Hundreds of fans screaming their heads off. There's the pin. Oh, and he kicks out of it too. I can't believe that's that near fall. What a great match.
That's a lot of heart from Rip Impact, but that's what he's known for. He doesn't just go down easy like that. He's here to please the fans.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart. He's just got to wrap some more muscle around it, or else look at how he's suffering right there by the big shoulder blocks of Asylum. Here comes a whip across the ring. Rip into the buckles. Asylum in. Oh, eats the boot on the way in. I don't care how big you are, but oh, look, he suckered him anyway. Power slam. That's it. There's Bison over there having a conniption on the apron. And meanwhile, Rip's in there begging for a tag, dragged over. We're going to see Burns come back in, maybe. See the Flatliners start to work some double-team offense would be nice.
They have some of the best double-team offense I think I've ever seen. Here you go, ready to get a rowboat.
Oh, my goodness. And there you go. I think Rip Impact just birthed the luchador on that one. And oh, Matt Bison suckered on the apron by Matt Burns. What a brilliant move.
The whole house shook, the whole place shook when he fell.
Well, not when he hit the floor. That's for sure. I think a big truck went, oh, and there's a side slam by Burnsy. 2, and oh, Rip Impact kicks out. I can't believe that. The fans are going to eat that up, and there's Rip over on the ropes. And, of course, Burns lays in the choke. He's going to work that count. Folks, you can't see it, but just off camera, before Jones ran over there to try and help Rip up, he came over and accidentally kicked Matt Bison in the head. And now here's Matt Burns. Oh, drops his taint right across the shoulder blades.
What is it, taint, Gordo?
Well, that taint good right there. That punch to the face.
He hasn't seen his in years.
There you go. Now, Burns, sorry for the technical difficulties, audio difficulties with the mic right there, ladies and gentlemen, as usual with PWA equipment, because they invest all their money and talent in the ring, and that's what's in the ring right now. Now then, Impact off the ropes. There's a double over. Down he goes. They're going to pick him up and watch what they do to him here. And there you go. Rip. Boom. Split personality. And that's it. You're finished. Impact over the pin. Referee's late. But oh, and Rip Impact kicks out.
Well, you said there's talent in the ring, so what's on the apron?
I leave that to the viewer's discretion. And now you see that beautiful blatant choke there by Asylum. You may not like it, but there you have it. And now he's got him over the knee. Now, I don't think Rip Impact's going to give up. But you hear the fans exhorting them on, and there's Bison over there holding his head like he's the one in the hold. He's cheerleading people on. Burns is telling people to shut up, rightfully so. Oh, and now Rip throwing the elbows in there. Asylum feeling those, frees him up. Hair slam takes him down to the mat. Good move by Asylum.
Well, Rip Impact's been on a bit of a losing streak here in the PWA. He recently beat Quinton Valentino, which is no small feat. But I think he's trying to get in here with the tag team wrestling, but going up against the Flatliners, there might be another loss in store for Rip Impact.
Well, right now he's feeling the brunt of a whole whack of old school ref distraction right there and double teamwork, and of course Matt Bison totally ineffective at saving his partner in that situation. Here you go, atomic drop delivered with authority. That would parted the berries, and now a big running boot right to the face. Rip Impact, he's gonna be eating his spaghetti through a straw. Oh, now fans screaming for back chops and stuff, and of course Asylum's just that type of guy. He likes that kind of thing. Fans trying to extort Rip. We got a real battle of wars here between the two groups of fans in this building. Surprised they crammed this many people in here. And there's a big face slap by Rip Impact. A nice big chop, knife edge chop, another one, and another one. And you can hear all the wannabes out there shouting the woo from Ric Flair, but who cares? Because it's just a chop. But that was a spine buster with authority, and I think that referee was a little slow right there, but he's quick to kick Bison out. And now what's Bison doing? Arguing with the ref is not a good thing right now when you have masters of double teaming like the Flatliners in there. And this is pretty much becoming an education on how to beat the stuffing out of somebody.
Education it is. They've cut the ring in half just like good tag teams do. Bison's been on the apron for what, the last 5 minutes now? Rips really close to falling victim to a 3 count here.
Yeah, that's for sure. If Bison stays on that apron any longer, he's going to grow a root. Oh, Burns catches the boot. He's got him up there now. Look out! Oh, no! What a brutal move. There it is, 1, 2, and oh, Rip Impact kicks out. I can't believe it. And look at Jones is apoplectic outside the ring right now. He's going nuts. Matt Bison pointing an ineffectual finger for whatever reason as his partner is mauled and brutalized and beaten senseless by this incredible tag team, the Flatliners. Youth unleashed, youth beaten to death is what it looks like right now.
Euthanasia.
Even better, euthanasia. You heard it right there from Russell Ling, folks, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Thanks, Gordo.
That's right. Of course I got it right. I'm a professional at all times. And there's Rip Impact. He's flying back. Oh, he makes the hot tag. And Bison's in. He ducks the clothesline. Spinning kick right to the face. Ducks Burnsy. A kick for him. Barely grazes his eyebrow on that one. Oh, Enziguri puts him down. And another one for Burns. This kid's on fire, and he should have some energy. He's been standing out there for 20 minutes. Rip Impact back inside. They've got Burns. The referee's not doing a darn thing. Oh, double back elbows. Oh, caught in the middle's Burnsy. And again, kicks from all over the place. Bison on with the cover, too. Oh, just in the nick of time. Asylum over there to save his partner. And now it's going to come down to gut check time, and which one of these teams wants it more. Unbelievable how Bison. Now he's reversed a whip on Asylum. You can't believe that. Oh, Asylum catches the wheelbarrow, though. And there it is. Oh, and he's dead. Count the pin. What an amazing move by Burns and Asylum. Count him down. Oh, Rip Impact makes a save. Unbelievable.
There was no way Bison was kicking out of that. I think we're going to call that one the irregular heartbeat.
Well, there's no way he should kick out of it either. And there's Burns down, and now we see Bison. He's all beat. Asylum kicks Rip Impact in the head, scrapes Bison's carcass off the mat. Jones is outside with Burns. They're working Rip on the apron, looks like. Asylum's got the Bison up like a slab of meat on a hook. Burns is going upstairs. Rip Impact jumps him at the ropes. Burns, he crotched on the top turnbuckle, spills to the outside. Oh no! A double pin. The ref counts it anyway. Unbelievable! What an upset!
I'm shocked. I am shocked, and I think the only person more shocked than me is Jesse Jones. And the Flatliners are attacking.
Unreal, and the Flatliners are incensed. Jesse Jones is out of his mind. It's Rip Impact steals the win with Matt Bison.